whatever value you're creating, how can you reach more people? How can you scale your value? I'm going to give you a few real-life examples here. Okay? Now, again, as a teacher, could you become a multi-millionaire? Could you scale? Right, a classic example I can give you is this guy. His name is Tony Buzan. How many of you Tony Buzan? Okay? Now, Tony Buzan was a maths teacher in the UK. And as a maths teacher, he found that when he taught in class, a lot of students started falling asleep. And after he taught, they forgot what he learned. Or forgot what they learned. Now, instead of blaming the kids and saying that kids are lazy, the kids are stupid, he said, hey, how come they can't learn? How come they can't pay attention? So he decided to create a lot more value. So what this guy did, Tony Buzan, was he went to read up books on the brain research, on learning methodologies. And he learned all this thing called the left brain and the have you heard that before? And he learned that, hey, when you teach in a normal way, you're only using the left brain. But in order to increase someone's learning power, you must also teach using the right brain. We must make learning fun, exciting, using colors and pictures and all those things. Okay? So he decided to go back and create a lot more value by teaching maths in a very fun way. So during his classes, you know what he do? He play music in the classroom. So people will listen to music as they listen to his class. And whenever the kids were bored, he get them to stand up and start dancing. Okay, to increase the energy level. Okay? Then he taught using a lot of funny stories, using pictures, using mind maps. Okay? So by creating a lot of value, did the kids do a lot better? Yes or no? Okay, so the result all went up. Okay, so he created a lot of value. But did that translate to a lot more money? No, because he was still a teacher. Okay? So he created a lot of value, a lot of time. But what really made him rich was this thing called the scalability factor. So what do you do? The first thing he did was he magnified himself. Because he thought, if I teach in the university, every year I can only teach what? Maybe 200 to 300 students. So he decided to magnify himself. So right now he goes around the whole world teaching people about what we call mind mapping and memory techniques and things like that. Okay? And each time his seminar has got about what? About like 1,000 people. Okay? And each seminar is about 500 people. Okay? And each person is just about 2,000. How much is that? What's 2,000 and 500? 1 million, right? It's like $1 million for 3 days. Okay? So that's how he magnifies himself. Okay? How many of you have heard of mind mapping? He's very famous because he created this idea called mind map, right? But did he actually invent mind maps? No, mind mapping was invented by the ancient people. Like, you know, Leonardo da Vinci was the first person to draw a mind map. So what Buzan saw was, Buzan noticed that all the geniuses, Albert Einstein, Da Vinci, right, they wrote notes not in linear form, they wrote notes in a pictorial form. And he took that idea and he branded it and called it a mind map. So it was not his idea, it was someone else's idea, but he just branded it. Make sense? Buzan also teaches speed reading techniques. He teaches memory techniques. Did he invent all these techniques? Memory techniques were used by the ancient Greeks. Many years ago, he took the ideas and he rebranded it. He called it memory system. Right? And then many years after that, there was this guy called Adam Koo. They took all the ideas and rebranded it and called it architecture, so he called it the same thing. This is called selling intellectual property. Okay? The next thing he did was this. So, now with all these methods that he's used, and with all these kids he has helped, does he have a lot of testimonials? So he started to writing books. The first book he wrote is called Use Your Head. Alright? And this book, within a few years, sold about 1 million copies. Imagine if, let's say, one book he made £2. How much is that? £2 million. And that recurs for the rest of his life. And he wrote the second book, wrote the third book, wrote the fourth book, the fifth book. Today he's written 80 books. Okay, so his royalties are in the millions really. Okay? That's the best thing. A lot of the recent books he wrote, he didn't write it, no. People write it for him. He just put his name there. Okay, that's the power of scalability. Okay? The next thing he does is this. He goes to people and tells them, you know what, I will train you to be my trainers. I'll train you in mind mapping, I'll train you in memory techniques, and you go out there and you teach people. And for every person you teach, I get paid a 25% royalty. Does he scale himself right now? So he focuses on teaching master teachers to do that. Okay? The next thing he does is this. In the UK, he approached learning centers. Learning centers which were not doing very well. And he told the learning centers this. If you use my name, call it Buzan Learning Center. And if you use my methods, guess what? your students' grades will all improve, you get a lot more business. And all you do is just pay me a 10% royalty. And he created all the royalties from there. Okay? Then he approached website companies and told them to use software using MyMapping. And he gets paid a royalty. So that's how he multiplied and magnify himself. Make sense? So teacher, okay? A classic chef. This guy. How do you know this guy? Colonel Saunders. Every time you go KFC, you see him standing there, right? He's standing there solo on the third one, right? But you know one thing, he learned to skill himself right, out of desperation. How do you know his story? See, Colonel Saunders for many years, right? He owned a little restaurant in Colby, Kentucky. And this restaurant was next to the highway. So every time truckers drove by the highway, they'll be hungry, right? They'll stop at his cafe and they'll eat his famous chicken. Now, what people loved about him was this, that he had a unique way of cooking his chicken. 11 special herbs and spices. Plus, he pressure cooked the chicken so it tastes extremely yummy. So that is where he created a lot of value, okay? So, one day what happened? One day something terrible happened. The government of the town decided to build a highway to bypass Colby, Kentucky. Which means now, the truckers, will they pass through his town? They bypass the town. And the next thing he knew, his cafe, no one came. And the poor guy, for 6 months, had no business until he went bankrupt. He lost everything. He was the age of 65 years old. At 65, he became a bankrupt. He had no money whatsoever. His business all closed down. Okay? And the only thing he had was he had a check for $90 a month from the Social Security. You know in the US, right? You got no money, you get Social Security, unemployment and benefits, right? But one thing about Colonel Saunders is this, he didn't give out his dream. He said one thing, I'm going to be financially free. What value did he have? He could cook chicken very well, but he had no money, right? So what he did was this. He went to approach other chicken restaurants. He go to restaurants and knock on the door. He said, hi, my name is Colonel Saunders. He said, I've got the best chicken recipe in the whole world. When I had my restaurant was so famous, people came to eat my chicken from all over the country. You know what? And he told the restaurant, you know what? I'm not going to sell you the recipe. I'm going to give it to you. And the restaurant will say, give it to me? He said, yes, I want to give you my recipe. And all you're going to do is maybe a percentage of your profits for every chicken you sell. Now, what do you think the restaurant owner say? Yes or no? They say, no, that's a stupid idea. Why should I use your recipe and give you more money? That's insane. Get out, stupid old man. Then they kill him up. Did he give up? No. Right? We say there's no failure, there's only learning what? Experience. And he took more action. So he went to the next restaurant. He said, oh no, hi, my name is Chicken Saunders. I'm sorry. My name is Colonel Saunders. I've got the best chicken recipe in the whole world. And if your restaurant uses my recipe, you sell a lot more chicken. And all you want to do is just give me 3 cents for every chicken you sell. What did the man say? Stupid idea, get out, kick him out. And he was kicked out again. Now let me tell you one thing. He went from restaurant to restaurant to restaurant, selling his recipe, saying, use my recipe, and just give me 10%. Now, for 2 years, he went around the whole of the United States knocking on doors, starving, until finally someone said what? Yes. Because in the law of sales, because the law of averages, if you see enough people, someone will eventually say what? Yes. Eventually someone say yes. And the moment someone said yes, guess what? History was made. Right? And today, any city you go to, what do you see? KFC, and he's standing outside there. Okay, now, do you know how many no's he got until he got his first yes? Give you a clue. He went around for 2 years knocking on doors every single day. How many rejections did he get before he got his yes? 1,009 no's. He had 1,009 rejections and snapped doors. How many people are you or him? After 400 no's, you've given up. That's why in life there are not many Colonel Saunders. There are not many millionaires in the world. Because millionaires are people who never give up. They just take action until one day they get what they want. Okay, and when history of made, guess what? He was 65 years old, right? About 20 years later, at the age of 80 years old, he sold his whole business for, at that point of time, was like $3 million. This was back in the 60s or something. Today's dollars will be worth like $24, $30 million. And he started with what? Zero. Just an idea. And he was the first guy to franchise it. Okay, have you heard of this person? Lillian Tu. Lillian Tu became a multi-millionaires. One idea, what's that? Feng Shui. Now, here's the question.